The U.S. could be just 28 days away from economic disaster, hitting the debt ceiling. The Federal Reserve says around June 1st, if Congress doesn't lift the debt ceiling, we will default on our loans and possibly plunge the economy into a recession. So what is the debt ceiling, also called the debt limit sometimes? It's how much money our country is allowed to borrow to pay its bills. Lifting the debt ceiling does not authorize new spending. It only allows the U.S. to pay the bills for the things that Congress has already authorized. Think defense spending and retirement benefits that many of you rely on. NBC2's Dave Elias is investigating how a default would impact all of us.
Well, if the federal government would default on its loans, it could have a devastating impact on the more than 500,000 senior citizens who live here in Southwest Florida and rely on Social Security. And the VA health clinic in Cape Coral warns that it could have a serious impact on the tens of thousands who use this clinic each year.
You can go to the VA clinic any day and that place is packed.
The Cape Coral VA sees 33,000 veteran patients like Kevin Boyd each year.
I myself use the VA. They need that assistance. Some of these veterans are sleeping in the street.
But if the federal government defaults on its loans, veteran health care could be at risk.
Like me, or one that gets a Navy pension. You wouldn't get your pension either. So, those are things you have to think about as well.
Social Security checks could also be halted.
I don't have a savings.
Oh, so you really rely on, living week to week, and a lot of people do.
Yes.
And seniors like Mary and Nora say they wouldn't be able to survive long without the money they rely on.
We wouldn't be here, I don't think, if we didn't get our Social Security.
Financial experts warn that unemployment could shoot up 5% nationwide if the default were to last just 1 week. Some question if Florida's Department of Economic Opportunity could handle massive layoffs.
Definitely. You try to plan what you would do, and I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. It's a big problem. So, yes, I hope they work it out, all of them.
Veteran Kevin Boyd issuing his own warning to lawmakers.
They think the enemy is here when the enemy's across the seas, and those guys are sharpening their knives and forks, ready to carve this country up.
For now, all eyes on whether Congress will pay its bills. Now, nearly everyone that I talked to today for this story is urging both Democrats and Republicans to come together and do what's best for those here in the country. We're local in Cape Coral. Dave Elias, NBC2.